Hello everybody, Jonathan with Game Day Math, and we've got a pick selection video here for you. This is going to be week 2 of the college football season, week 1 of the NFL. I've got Game Day Math's picks page pulled up here. If you watch the first video in this series, we've got a $10,000 bankroll. We got a 0.5 Kelly factor. We've got 10 sports books mixed between retail, sweepstakes, and peer-to-peer to get a nice selection of different bets. If you're not available, if you don't have sports betting in your state on the retail side, hopefully you've got NoVig or Rebet or some of the other books available to you, and you can take advantage of some of these free EV picks that I'm going to highlight. Picks page, we've got only football coming through. We've got college football and NFL. I'm going to go ahead and select this week so we get all of the games for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday coming through. Picks page makes it real simple. We've got a bet score here, and higher the value, the better the bet. Anything that's up 80 and above is going to be a dark green. That is a take the pick and take it quickly, because those lines will most likely move and you'll lose that value. Anything above 70 is going to be a green, so that means it's still a positive EV bet. But worth looking in a little bit deeper, and I'll show you some of the thought process I go in to look at anything that's definitely in the mid to low 70s range. But we've got a really good 15 bets here on our plus plan, ranging from 88 bet score down to 75. So at face, these all would most likely be bets we're going to be taking, but we'll do some dive deep as we get into them. So first one, we got Miami of Ohio on Rebet at plus 500 odds. We click the odds, we'll bring up the bet tracker mode. We get our odds, we get the bet score, the fair value line at plus 460. We've got expected return on investment of over 7% and an EV of 1.22 and suggested bet size $72.39. That all looks great, and like I said, it's an 80 or above, and we will go ahead and place that. Keep moving down the list. We've got really long odds on Middle Tennessee upsetting Wisconsin. Kelly factor makes that bet an appropriate bet size, $13.72. We track that. Moving down our list, we've got Arizona State minus 6.5 at plus 105 odds. We've got positive odds on less than a touchdown win for Arizona State, 119.05 for that. Go ahead and track it. We'll move down to our last 80 and above. We've got Carolina and the Jaguars over the 46.5 line. That's at even odds, 121.95. So those I'm going to go ahead and say are just straightforward take bets. And then we dive down the list. These lines move in real time, so you could see some movement as I had this video rolling. This is the plus plan, which updates odds dynamically, real time. Sharp has a couple minute delay, so you can see we've got some line movement. Football, the timing is important for sure, and you can see we've got line movement and values moving appropriately. If you get into basketball, especially if you're close to tip-off, having there's a real-time line movement is absolutely critical. So if you're looking for an EV plan, check out what we have on Game Day Math for the plus subscription. Or if you want to get started with a lower price point, Sharp tier is still a great option. A couple minute delay in the odds, but you're still going to get the picks page with the bet score and the expected return on investment. So both options are really good for you, and I highly encourage you, if you have any questions, leave a comment in this video and I'll be happy to answer them. Moving down, we've got a totals bet here. Got the Nostradamus NoVig at minus 120. We're getting minus 115, so we got 5 cents of value there. Let's go dive into Western Kentucky and Toledo. We've got our 59.5. I have some of the sharper books listed above. Go down to the handicapping section. You can see we've got analytics saying from D ratings about 51.27 total. It's a 5-star from a bottoms up perspective. That is a bet we're going to take, 113.64. We track that. Let's go back to our picks page. Next one is Northwestern at minus 30.5, about a 2% ROI. We go in, drill in a little bit more, see some detail. We're seeing about a 26.5 point bottoms up view in Northwestern. We can see that we don't have a lot of money line coming through on the sharp books. A little bit more uncertainty. I'm going to say we pass on that, just knowing that this is an FCS versus an FBS. There's a little bit of variability there. Let's pass on that one just to let you see why you'd want to pass on a bet if you see some conflicting information when you drill in. Next, we got Tulsa and New Mexico State, plus 106. We've got Notre Dame at plus 102. Let's drill into that, see if there's any other details. We've got bet trends, sharp movement, and analytics all pointing to the over 5-star. That is absolutely a bet we want to take. 93.41. Okay, so this is what just makes Game Day Math so powerful, is whenever you see an EV bet on the picks page, you can either just take it at face if you just want a clean interface to be able to play some bets and know that they're EV. If you want to even sharpen your analysis, you can drill in at the event level, see some bottom-up analytics, and to be able to confirm the bet or not. Next down the list, we've got Mississippi State. So we already placed the spread on them, but if we want to take the other side on the money line with Mississippi State, we could take that. Let's just ride that Arizona State. It's got a higher bet score versus offsetting some of that with the money line on the Mississippi State winning. So now we've got Vanderbilt plus 2.5. Let's drill into that. It's a 78 bet score, which is a really good bet score. We've got 4 to 5 stars here on the bottoms up view, sharp movement. So we've got some recent live movement that confirms it. That's embedded in the bet score, so you don't have to worry about that. If a pick's showing up on the picks page and it's a high bet score, you can be guaranteed that there is sharp sportsbook movement that's confirming that. That's what drives that bet score for the most part. So that just makes this so much easier of a process if you know you're going to get some value just based on, we've got recent line movement confirming these EV bets. We've got Rutgers minus 14.5. We already took Miami of Ohio on the money line, so we'll skip that. Going down, we've got Baylor, and you can see this is just constantly moving, which is great. So if you're looking at this and saying, oh, it's only main market plays, I'm not going to have enough bet opportunities, I guarantee you, if you are pulling up the interface enough, there's going to be constant stream of new bets coming through, especially with as many games as are available in college football and NFL season. And you've got money line, spread, and total options as well. So we got Baylor at plus 2.5 with 107 positive odds. Drill down, we've got that at plus 3.5. So really no signaling from the bottoms up view. Let's look at some of the sharp books. Pinnacle's got that at minus 104, Bookmaker minus 105, Bet Align minus 110, and we've got Circa at minus 110. We're going to go ahead and take that. There's nothing telling me that this wouldn't be a good EV bet. So we've got another play there. Keep going down our list. We've got a new one coming up, Utah State, that just increased in bet score to 78. We can go drill into that. We've got a 5-star on the bottoms up view, so we've got our sharp movement, and then we've got some D ratings analytics saying that's a 32.5 point spread should be covered. $100, 69-cent bet there. We're looking pretty good. We'll take an NFL bet here. Titans at plus 365. Scroll down here, 4 to 5-star. We'll take that. To beat the Broncos in week 1, 31.65. So there's an NFL bet for you. And that pretty much rounds out our first go of it. We do have the Tigers here to win by more than a touchdown. 3 out of 5 stars. Looking at some of these other, we got minus 110, minus 112 on some of these sharp books. We'll take this bet as well. 74.01. All right, that is a pretty solid 5 or so minute exercise to get down almost a dozen EV plays for week 2 of college football, week 1 of NFL. Stay tuned for next week. We'll come back, we'll look at how we did, and we'll find some more bets, and we'll keep rolling with this the rest of the season. Check out Game Day Math. Hopefully this video highlights just how powerful this platform is and just how easy it is to read and see the positive EV bets. Thank you for watching, and best of luck this weekend.